All right, what's going on, everybody? Josh Pocock here, founder and CEO of Executive Stride. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a document generator tool for getting contracts signed, agreements, whatever the case may be, and this is called crove.app. Okay, I'll leave a link in the description. It's an alternative to some of your favorite tools you may be using right now, such as DocuSign, SignRequest, PandaDoc. Let's dive into it and let's see what this tool is made of. Let's go. All right, so first off, we are on the Crove website. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description with a special discount so you can get it if you want this tool. But I actually really like this website. I like the branding, all that good stuff. You can see it's trusted over by 10,000 plus organizations, Trustpilot reviews, Capterra, a lot of 4 to 5 star reviews. You can see an example right here, what it would actually look like to get an agreement signed. All right. And here's some actual features that the tool has. So custom variables, mathematical calculations, e-signatures, visual rule engine, forms, instant previews, integrations, publish forms, and you can integrate with the tools that you already use, such as Google Drive, Google Forms, Sheets, Salesforce, Gmail, Dropbox, Zapier, HubSpot, Slack, and more, right? So you can see examples of that here. Boom, boom, boom. And that's pretty much it. So you could actually get a free trial if you want for 14 days with no credit card required. So if you really are on the fence, you can test it out. They have a roadmap here. I don't know if I took a look at it yet. Let's quickly take a look. So you can see the feature request. They added some signer rules, loops, in development, export document as a .docs file. Okay, so interesting stuff. Maybe I'll look at that more later. Integromat integration, that would be good. Just a bunch of stuff, right? So and mobile app, that'd be great. So I really hope they continue actually improving this app, because I do think it has a lot of potential. Like, I actually do think it has a lot of potential. There's a few things that I would want to see in this app, though, for me to actually completely switch over in our company all of our document signing and stuff to this app. And I'll tell you what we currently use and what we really like, because there's a tool that I use that I really like. It's pretty much the best tool from, in my opinion. I've been using it for a few years, but it's expensive because it's a monthly fee, plus if for all the sales reps, you know, if we're getting them, all the sales reps, people on our team, an account with them, it stacks up. Excuse me. So yeah, it stacks up, right? So ideally I wanted to find a tool where it's not as expensive and we can save some money and stuff like that. So Crove, I'll show you in a second. We actually have a lifetime deal for this tool. I'll go over the monthly pricing right now, because when you're watching this, the deal may or may not be available. So if you check the description, you can still see the deal. Obviously it's available, but you can see here the pricing is, I guess, somewhat, it's fair pricing compared to the market, right? If you look at the other competitors that I'll briefly mention in a second, you'll see that their pricing is either on par or maybe a little bit less, or some of them maybe a bit more. So the pricing isn't, you know, crazy expensive or crazy cheap, but it's only $40 per month. This is Canada dollars, so in US that would be less, maybe about around $30 US. And then this includes one user, unlimited templates, forms, legally compliant e-signatures, which is good, and you can build workflows, forms, and documents to work fast with documents. And then the business plan, so that was the personal plan. The business plan is build workflows and documents, connect other apps to work fast with documents at $67 Canadian, right? Not US, Canadian. I'm from Canada, if you don't know, from Toronto. And everything in personal, and you also get 3 users, Zapier integration, API and webhooks, support within 24 hours. So personally, if you're using it for business, this one would be better, just because you need You should be using Zapier integrations when someone signs. Certain automations trigger and fire off. So if you do, if the lifetime deal isn't available and you're a business and you're looking to use this, then I would suggest this plan. Now, just letting you know, that pricing right there is, it's like, I wouldn't even, honestly, at the moment where Crove is at, if you're going to spend this much money on a monthly tool, it actually is cheaper than a few of the other ones, just because you do get 3 users. But you know, you may want to look at, it depends. It could be good, but it also may not be the ideal situation for you, depending on what your needs are. And then here's the yearly pricing. You pretty much get, it looks like you get like 2 months free, from what I can see here. So that is the pricing. If we go to templates, the one thing I like about Crove, I actually haven't checked them all that out much, to be honest. I checked out a few, but they do provide some templates for legal and HR. So it's not a bunch of templates, but a decent amount. You know, if you don't have any good templates already, you can see here different ones for hiring, employment, appraisals, joining bonus letter, employee referral bonus, right? And then non-disclosures, NDAs, employee agreement, all that good stuff. Let's look at the price. Oh, we already did look at the pricing. So that's pretty much it on the website. We're going to dive into the back end, but first I'm going to show you right now the special deal that you could get if this tool is right for you. So I'll leave a link to this so you can check this out after the video when I dive through and everything. But here it is. It's on AppSumo currently. So exclusive offers on the hottest software. So let me just double check. I'm pretty sure. If I go to incognito, yeah, so you can get this deal, I think, regardless if you're an AppSumo member or not. Yeah, so you can get this deal. You can see here. Okay, so you can see here there is 125 reviews. All right, you can see that, and basically you can tell that it's about 4.9, 4.8 star reviews out of 5, which is really good sign. And this is best for real estate agents, recruiters, small businesses. It's an alternative to DocuSign. It integrations with Flowmatic, Integrately, Pabbly Connect, Pipedrive, Zapier, or Pipedream, GDPR compliant, and then white label feature, which is pretty cool. I don't have the white label feature yet. I actually just bought 1 code to test it out. I mean, I could just buy 3 and test it out because they do have a 60-day refund policy, but I wanted to just buy 1 just to see how good the builder was. I did get a free trial even still, and then I was just like, you know what, I'll just get a code so I can see, and then if I want, then I can upgrade and stack to at least 3 codes, because that's when you get white label. You can stack up to 5 codes, by the way, but there's a video here, you know, easy no code document workflows. There's some screenshots of what the builder actually looked like. You can see templates here. You can see what is this? Yeah, just, you know, the contract, the integrations, and basically what you get here is lifetime access to Crove. You can stack up to 5 codes. Previous customers who purchase Crove can buy more codes to increase their features. So if you already bought it, you can buy more. Unlimited templates, unlimited fields, rich text editor with logical conditions, PDF and DocX support. So maybe they already did get DocX then. Legally compliant e-signatures, multi-step forms, expressions to add calculation fields, and custom HTML, API and webhooks, support for 160 plus languages, access to pre-made templates plus any future templates created, lists, DPA and GDPR compliant, custom fonts, teammate permissions, no watermarks, so no created by Crove or anything like that. And basically here are the tiers. So we have single, double, and multiple, and then I'll show you the other ones in a second. But for single, you're looking at $89 one-time fee US, and you get all the features listed below or above. And then you get 1,000 documents you can send 1,000 documents per month, and you get 1 user. So that's what I'm currently on right now, just kind of testing things out. If I decide that like I really am bullish on this, you know, app, and I want to like actually invest into, you know, our team using it on sales calls and everything like that. You know, right now I'm kind of testing it to see how I like it compared to what we currently use, which I'll show you in just a second. But then I would definitely minimum get double, because we're gonna need more than 1,000 documents a month, because you know, constantly sending out documents on sales calls and this and that. We would definitely need more than 1,000. And then so you get unlimited documents per month. You get 5 users, which is better, because then if you have sales guys or whatever, you can use that for your team. And then multiple, so 3 codes, and that is 178 US. And then multiple is 3 codes, so that's 267. You get all features included above, unlimited documents per month, 10 users, so that's good. And then white labeling. And I don't know to the extent, I was reading some reviews, I don't know like how, if it's on your own domain, or I don't know exactly what the white labeling includes, but it's good that they at least have white labeling available. And then 4 codes is 356. You get 25 users, white labeling, and then everything else is the same. And then 5 codes, you get 50 users for 445, and unlimited documents per month, white labeling. And guys, just so you know, I don't know if you maybe are using some signing tool, or maybe you're not, or you're thinking about it, whatever. If you're not familiar, like I've literally, because I've been using the one tool I'm gonna show you in a second for years, like I said, and I've been looking for like an alternative that's cheaper, but it like has the same or at least similar functionality for a long time, like over probably almost 2 years now. I'd say I know for sure over 1.5 years, so I think almost 2 years, maybe even 2 years or a bit more. But so if you're looking at their actual monthly pricing, like I wouldn't have, if I just saw this, I wouldn't have done it. But seeing this is what pushed me over the edge, because if you compare this to obviously even just their monthly pricing, like, you know, $67 Canada per month, you only get 3 users. Okay, so you do get 3 users. Okay, so this is actually better than the tier 1, but even tier 2, you're basically getting you know, more. You're getting 2 more users for, and this would, you would pay tier 2 in like 3 or 4 months. You'd pay the same amount basically. And then single, the good thing about single too though is that you do still get Zapier and all this stuff, so that's the one good thing. And yeah, so you know, the one-time deal, the lifetime deal options are really really good. Like if you look at now, okay, I'll just tell you, so the tool that we like have been using is PandaDoc, and I really have been a fan of PandaDoc. I really like it. You know, honestly, I may keep, it's just so it's like really good. This isn't a PandaDoc review or anything, so I'm not going to go in depth, you know, but you can see here it's very intuitive. There's a lot of stuff you can do. The main thing, like I would be able to maybe fully switch to Crove, and I talked to the support and they let me know that this is on the way. So as long as they actually develop this and bring this out and everything goes smoothly, then I may have to fully switch to Crove. But I did want to get the lifetime deal just in case. Like I'll probably get 2 more codes regardless, you know, just because as long as they develop what they told me they were going to develop, then I could possibly switch. Because here's PandaDoc. Basically within PandaDoc, you can integrate Stripe or Square or any payment processor with your proposal or with your contractor signing. So you can see here within PandaDoc, like you can add text, images, videos, tables, pricing tables. So you can make like a sales page integrated with your contracts. Your contract doesn't just have to be a boring, ugly piece of text. It can actually have like case studies, testimonials, this and that, all these cool things that will just help the sale, help the, you know, whether you're on the call with them or if they're, you know, thinking about it and looking at the contract. So they have that. You can basically turn your proposal into a sales page and a sales funnel, which is amazing. Boosts conversion for sure. And then also too, you can have it so not only do they just sign, but before they sign, like there's a thing when they go to sign, they have to select their package that they're picking in the pricing table, and then they put their credit card in and it charges them through PandaDoc. So it just streamlines that whole process. You don't have to no longer collect the customer's card, or like get them to fill or go through a checkout, you know, form on a website, and then send them over the contract, or send them over the contract first, whatever. So you don't have to do those 2 steps. It integrates them directly into one and just streamlines and makes the sales process so much more easier. So that's why I really like PandaDoc. The only issue with PandaDoc is if I go to pricing, we look at monthly. So there's annual, you save 34%, and monthly. Now they did, I remember, I think they did have like some deals that we may have got where it's like 50 or 40% off or something. Can't remember, but I know those are like annual plans. But anyways, you have the free e-sign, which is pretty much useless. You get unlimited legally binding e-signatures. Unlimited. So actually it's not useless. Actually, it's not. It actually doesn't look that bad. Collect unlimited number of legally binding e-signatures. Upload and send for e-sign as many documents as you'd like. No limit. Accept credit card. Wait, what? Accept credit card or PayPal payment the moment your document is signed. Mobile app. So okay, so actually I think they may have added some stuff to that free thing. I actually may have to test that out again, because that's interesting. Now obviously I think you can't add multiple users to that, so that wouldn't be good for scaling like a sales team, but that actually doesn't look as useless as I thought it was. Okay, but you don't get templates, so templates are very valuable. I'll show you what that Crove has templates too, so it's pretty similar like how their templates work. You can basically create a template, and then once you know, need to create a doc, you can just use it from that template. Now I guess hypothetically you could, with the free plan, you could use a doc and just like copy it or duplicate it, and maybe, but templates are just better, trust me. Because then you could also set up you can set up certain automations and everything that pre-fill there's like, just trust me, templates are better. I don't want to get into it right now, but they are 100% better. Rich media, so the drag and drop. Okay, so maybe you don't get this, the rich media drag and drop document editor. So like, I don't know 100%, I'll have to check it out, but yeah, it could be useless or maybe not as good still, just because you need this. This is what makes it look like a sales page. Document analytics, so this is super important. I don't know how good the document analytics on Crove are, if any, so that's another thing I hope they add, is like some sort of document analytics. And also too, with PandaDoc, when a prospect opens the doc, does anything, when they open the doc and sign the doc and everything, it tracks like it tracks their activity on the doc. So if you're waiting for someone to sign and pay a proposal, then you can actually see, you can see what pages they viewed for how many seconds or minutes. You can also see when they paid, if they open a doc, you can set it up so you get an email notification or something like this. So it's like, if I'm trying to close Jim opened the doc, so I know, I can kind of be like, okay, I know he's really thinking about it. I remember lots of times when we're closing sales, you know, if someone's thinking about whether they want to pull the trigger or not or get started, sometimes it's like you get like all these notifications, boom, 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 like 5 notifications, someone's opening the doc, showing their partner or whatever, should we do this, da da da. And so obviously that means that they're really thinking about it. So I've seen this, like PandaDoc and the whole sales funnel in a proposal work really well, and it can completely increase your sales closing rate for sure. So that's why it's so powerful. Business, this is the plan we've been on, and we just have to use it. So it's $60 US per user per month, and then you get CRM integrations and Zapier integrations. So like, we needed this one. Like, if you're actually running a sales team, you're using PandaDoc, you'll need at least this one, and then you could maybe want this one, but minimum you're gonna need this, guaranteed. If you're not just like one sales, even if you're just one sales guy, I don't even think you could use these two, to be honest. If you really want to do it the right way, it doesn't make sense. But content library, custom branding. Oh yeah, this is another big one. If you don't get this, then it's gonna say PandaDoc when you send it to them and all this stuff. And then approval workflows, forms, so collecting, I don't know, this stuff is new. I haven't checked this out yet. Bulk send, so that actually is kind of cool. I don't know, but yeah, so that's PandaDoc. You can see all this stuff here. This is pretty much if Crove can like add some of PandaDoc's features. They told me that they're adding the stripe thing. So if they like, that's why I'm gonna I'm gonna keep it, and I'm probably gonna add 2 more codes at least, because if they add the stripe thing, even if their analytic tracking doesn't come out right away, or I haven't asked them about that, I hope they do, because that's super crucial in my opinion. Then, you know, I could use Chrome potentially for our sales team and our company, and that's gonna save us a lot of money, because if I spent $450 US versus that's gonna give me 50 users white labeling everything that I could get with PandaDoc pretty much, or a lot of it, and then $60, or let me just do exact, so 59 times 50 okay, so that would save me, so opposed from $450 or $445 one time for life, I would be paying with PandaDoc almost $3K US every single month. So if I times that by 12, it's gonna be $35K a year. If I times that by, like, you know, you can just do the math, you know, 2 years, $70K. So if in the course of 2 years, if I had 50 salespeople or 50 team members using a proposal or a contract thing, it's gonna cost me $70K with PandaDoc, almost $100K, a full-time normal person's salary, right? But if I'm using something like this, and if they up some of their, you know, stuff, like up some of their features, so it's at least a little bit more comparable to PandaDoc, then it will be game changing. You know, I'm gonna save a bunch of money. So that's why I'm showing you guys this tool. It's because yes, there is potential with it right now. Now, some of you guys, just so you know, if like you're in like certain niches, you may not even really need the full power of PandaDoc. Like if you just need contract signed, that's why, like, you see, so if I was to compare Crove right now, it's similar. It's the most similar to PandaDoc that I've seen. It has some similarities. Like, it has a drag and drop builder, which I like. I'll show you that. But it's something like also a little bit more like how DocuSign or some of these other ones, like I searched up alternatives. So HelloSign, I've tried all these. HelloSign, Sign Now, all their pricing is similar. So these are just some of the alternatives. Adobe Sign, Sign Request. I tried this one. This one's actually pretty cheap. Actually like decent. I haven't checked it out recently, but it's not that great. It's like I have to do a review on it, but it's not something I probably will. It's like, you know, whatever. Sign Easy, EverSign, I've tried this one. USign, I believe I tried that. So yeah, a lot of these ones are literally just like just signing them. A lot of them you can't accept payments either. So PandaDoc is like kind of a unicorn in that way. I haven't seen many ones like PandaDoc, right? I really haven't seen any, to be honest, I haven't seen anything like PandaDoc really. Maybe if you do know anything, let me know in the comments down below, and I have looked in depth, but you know, anything that maybe is similar is like usually either the same price or more, and still not as good. So Crove, comparative to like all the other ones beside PandaDoc, I think it could be a really good alternative. And then if you're looking, so a lot of people don't even need PandaDoc depending on the industry. That's what I'm trying to say. So then Crove could be like a complete like game changer for you to save a bunch of money. You don't have to, you just pay one time for either this or this, or even like some of the higher ones, and you're blessed, you're good, right? Anyways, so now that I got that pricing and comparison out of the way, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to dive into Crove, show you what it really is made of. So if I go to sign in, you know, it's a fairly simple tool. Okay, so I do actually like this. So we actually see the total documents. So we do see the documents, the total drafts, the total sent. Okay, so it does show the total opens, invite and actually opened, and then completed. So the thing is, I don't think it shows like every single open or click or this and that. I don't think it has those notifications, which I hope they get, guys. Crove, if you're watching this, I hope you potentially could get some of that stuff. Pretty much just like get all the good stuff PandaDoc has, just copy it, make it better, whatever. But if you guys could do that, like, it would be completely game changing. I think me myself, as well as so many other entrepreneurs, business people, would like really use this tool. Now, you know, they have a checklist over here for getting started. So create your first document, create your first workflow, invite your team members. Don't want to build a document or workflow on your own. Okay, so we'll get into creating the document in just a second. So here's the dashboard. You can see your recent documents. They have their help center. You can hire Crove experts. They have dashboard, documents, templates, settings, integrations. Over here, you have your help center. Oh, you're just there. And then we have our profile. Okay. You can invite teammates right here. So you just go invite teammate, and you can actually enable or disable certain permissions, which is actually really cool. I didn't even notice this. So you can enable, like, okay, I don't want this person to create templates, or can edit templates. You could set it to only they can edit only their own templates or all templates, right? So I really like that customization ability. And then workspace can manage users, can manage APIs, can manage workspace settings. So you can really, this is really cool. I really like this. So this would mean, like, if you don't want a sales rep or a team member that you invite to see every single other sales rep's documents or templates, you can set that up, which I really like. I actually didn't know that feature, so that actually makes me even like Crove a lot more as well. Here's your billing. So as you can see, I got the one lifetime deal on AppSumo. So here's what I got so far. I can obviously add more codes right here, which I probably realistically am going to do. I'll probably add minimum at least 2 codes, just because I'm kind of betting on this tool. I like it already, but I think it could, I think at least what they told me, once they add the payment integrations, that alone will 100% justify what I pay for this, right? And then I hope they continue optimizing. But here's workflows. Now, we're not going to dive deep into this right now, but you can see here, this is really cool. Like, you can set up save completed documents automatically to Google Drive. See how. So maybe you do have to use Zapier still. Okay, so it actually is pretty, yeah, so it's not that. These are just showing you popular workflows. It's not like natively integrated with Google Drive or Slack. You obviously still have to use Pabbly, Zapier, Pipedream, Integrately, Flowmatic, Public API, outgoing web. So, but like, these are still cool. You can get incoming webhooks, outgoing webhooks. I really like all that. So the webhooks and integrations is a cool feature. If you white labeled this, I believe you can make it so it's your logo. And then when you send a prospect the document, because I think it shows this logo, so I think it would show your logo. I don't know if it would actually white label the domain name. I can't fully say, but yeah. Anyways, so here are templates. So I'm not gonna dive into our template right now, but I will create like kind of a test template. They actually gave me these 2 templates. They were already here when I first created the account. So offer letter and contract. So you could click on create template, and you can either use a blank template. You could drag an existing PDF, doc, JPEG, and PNG into here, and it should create apparently your own template. Now, I did try that over here with Untitled project, and it was loading, and I'm gonna actually check in a second and see if it worked, because it was taking a very long time. I did that yesterday, so maybe it's a bigger document and maybe it doesn't always work the best. So we can see. But here's some community templates. So the ones that I went on over on their website, we got the HR, right? And then we got the legal. So that's pretty cool that they provide those to you for free. Let me just double check. Just want to open this in a different tab. And then I'm going to pull it over to my screen. I'm just going to check and see if that one document loaded from yesterday. Okay, no, it didn't. It just shows this. So that feature maybe could have a little bit of improvement, or maybe I uploaded it the wrong way, right? It could be my fault. I don't know. Oh, it actually was not yesterday. It was like 3 days ago, I think. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, about 2 days ago. So November 11th, it's November 13th, right? So maybe it's too big of a file. Maybe I did something wrong. I'll try it again later. But that, now just so you know, that was only when I did I dragged a PDF into here, right? Maybe something went wrong on my end, so I can't fully fault them or anything like that at the moment. It could just be something I'm not understanding, right? But anyways, or maybe it is. Maybe it's, you know, maybe they need to fix that feature or, you know, tweak it. Anyways, so HR, legal, we'll just, you know, you could either do something from scratch where you're gonna have to fully build it out. We'll just choose a random one here. Let's just do non-disclosure agreement because we love NDAs. All right, so here's a NDA right here. So you know, the builder is pretty good, right? It could be better. I'm not gonna lie, it could be better. Like if we're looking at how it compares to PandaDoc, I'm not gonna log into PandaDoc and go through all that, but you can see here we got a lot of the same features that PandaDoc has, like name, image, video table, pricing table, page break, smart contact. I haven't seen that before. Smart content, text field, and then these are different fields. So similar stuff like that. So we have variables. So text, underline, email, phone. I don't know what. Okay, underline. I don't get the difference between that and just underlining, but we can see phone number, date, signature, image. Oh, these are variable. Okay, so sorry. These are the variables. So I get it now. Image, collect file, text box, chain, and then text box. So these are variables, and you can also set up template variables. So I could go add, and I could add variables that are custom or templated, like text or like I could add these variables here. You can see here that since we use a template, it already has these variables. So year of agreement, month of agreement, day of agreement, address of RP, father of receiving party, right? And then I could go, like, I could just add these values in, like year of agreement, like 1956. And then when I went to go send it or create the, so basically what you could do, it's just like similar to, like how, what's it called? PandaDoc would be, from what I think, but selecting accept, I agree. I think that I could just enter a lot of this data in like this. Like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Like I could enter it in here in the variables, like day of agreement 18, address, boom, 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 father, boom, boom, boom. I gotta enter this in, and then when I create the document, it's already filled in. It's like ready to go. So you can, that's what's so powerful with templates. You can have different templates for different services. Fill it, like when you're on the sales call, you could just say if you're depending on if you're doing custom packages and your pricing will vary, you could change like pricing variables here, or like if the terms of like how long you're working, like you can change certain variables here within the contract and then send it over like on the spot. So that's really cool. Expressions, so add, so do you know you can create an expression using curly brackets? Expression name, expression, so what would those be? Add expression name, like top. I don't know what these do actually. So I think this is to do with list of functions you can use. Expression. Okay, so these would be like, you could use okay, so you can like use expressions like now, weekday, year, month, hours, minutes, seconds, time, today, currency functions, boom, math functions, string functions. So you can input these these functions within the expression, and then you can plug basically these into your to your thing. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I think. Yeah. So look, expression, boom, and I could like use I could use like where is it? Today. So this will return today's date, right? So did I add that right? Copy. Let me just make sure. guess maybe when I paste this in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there, boom, and then yeah, so that's it would be like an expression, and then this should show as like today's date, I believe, once you create the document or something. That's what I think, right? I could maybe be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, you could actually add, you know, different variables like just by like this, and then you could either manually type in text. So I could add that variable like so, and then actually what you would do is you could either like add a new variable by like prospect name. Oh, you can't do spaces. Prospect name, and then hit enter, and then that's actually going to add the variable down here, right? So you can easily add variables that way, or you can add variables this way. You can add checkboxes, all these cool things. You could, like, if you needed a the person who's getting the file to upload a file, you could get that. You could add that. If you need them to upload an image, you can add that. If you need their signature or their phone number, you know, there's stuff for all these different things. So that's variables. Then we covered expressions. This is page settings. So you can add page conditionals. So display when so you can add certain things like display like a variable, or displayed a display anything or whatever. You can add to display a variable when equal to when this or display when this variable is equal to or nothing, or not equal to, or includes or contains, or less than or equal to, less than or greater than or equal to a certain output, or, you know, variable right here. And then you could oh, I guess you could add multiple things, I think. Anyways, so yeah, you could basically add these page conditions that you can show certain things or show certain variables or pages or whatever when these conditions are met. So that's kind of cool that you can customize it in that way. That's not, I wouldn't say it's super advanced, but it is like, I don't want to go through super all that stuff right now. You can change the background image. You can change the background color. So this is cool. You can change the page size, right? So you can use their default one, so A4 or letter, or you can custom and like choose something like, you know, 20 for height, or 40, or not 40, like 15 for width. Oops. 15. There we go. It's not super wide, right? We'll just go to A4, or actually letter. You can change the page margin, bottom, top, left, right. You can change portrait or landscape. So that's how you do the pages and changing all that, right? And then you can do conditions. So no condition selected. Click on a condition in editor to display the condition. So if I guess if I made a condition, I'll go to this. That's a name of receiving party. I don't know 100% what this would be. I'll have to maybe double check on that after, but you can add okay, so actually you would just add, okay, so I think these are, I think I know what this is. I'll show you in a second. Here's webhooks. So this is where you can connect webhooks, connect other apps, and you can either use data sources of like incoming or outgoing stuff. So that's cool. You can change the name up here of your template. So like if you wanted to, now I don't think this would auto populate, but just if you wanted to, you know, have just so you remember to always change the name there, you could just add like a variable there, like client name. So you can customize a name here. In the editor, you have undo, redo, you have bold, italicize, underline, strike through. You can change the font here. So I could go here and change this to Arial, right? I can just remove this logo. I could add my own logo. So if I wanted to add our own logo, well, first of all, you can actually change the font size too. So I could change font size. I can change font color. So I could highlight a specific area of text or the whole thing, whatever. and I could change this color like so. I wish they would add what's it called, not like when you input a custom color, I wish it wouldn't just be RGB, which I like, which is fine, but I would, oh, here it is. Oh, never mind, you can do hex. Okay, so I just learned something, so that's cool. Good on them, they got that down pack. That's awesome, that makes me happy. You can change the background like so. There we go. You can align the text a certain way, middle, right, or just justify. You can add text, I think these are indents. Text direction, so change the text direction left to right or right to left. And then indent, outdent, numbered list, bullet list, link to website, so you can add links. Line spacing, you can change that. You can add a table, so if you wanted to add like a pricing table, so you can change. Okay, so we wanted 4 by 5 5 by 4 columns, boom. And that's when, like, if I clicked on the table, I could go into the table settings over here and I could edit the table. So if I highlighted the whole table, I could edit the padding length, the padding right, or sorry, the padding to the left, the padding to the right, top, bottom, background color, right? Border width, like so. I could increase the border width. I can change the border color. I could change the border style, like striped or dashed. I wish you could actually click on here and just manually type in a number. I don't know, maybe you could, but it seems like I just have to keep clicking. And for some reason this time it doesn't seem like the border width is increasing. I have seen it increase before, so it could just be a brief issue here. But anyway, so that's that. And then you can add images by just clicking image, and then you can add like an image, right? Now the one thing with images that I'm new to this and not realizing, but when you're like resizing the image, see how it's like obviously not staying in proportional. I didn't find a way to resize it. I did undo Control Z there, but I still haven't found a way. Like, I'm holding shift right now and it's not resizing correctly. It's still, and I hold alt, still not doing it. If I hold Control shift or Control alt, oops, not there. Let me grab it from here. Yeah, like I don't know how to keep it proportional. Let me do resize images. Collect files. Maybe images.
Hi guys.
I don't know. Maybe I'll watch some videos on it later. But that's one thing. I hope they, you know, I can, like, when I'm resizing, I can kind of like what I've done so far is kind of just like one like this, and try to keep it as best as proportion as possible. But if they don't already have like a thing where you can keep it fully proportional, I hope they add that in, because that's crucial. And then division. So if you want to add a divider, you can add that. What's this? So you can minimize that or expand it. You can go to page settings here as well by clicking here. Conditionally rendered. Oh, so this is the conditions. No, I don't know. But yeah, you can add a new page like so. So I can add a page. Now the one thing is, I wish you could also add pages. As you can see, when I added this page, the sizing is different. So like, I wish you could set it up so it stayed, or maybe it wasn't. I couldn't tell. But if it was or wasn't, I hope that you can, like, I wish it wouldn't change the sizing when you add a new page, because you're typically not going to have different size pages in a document. So that's one thing. I think it just usually defaults to A4, but I could be wrong. Anyways, so when you're done, you could click Save Changes. That's your template, right? You could preview the template and see how it would look look. So this is what it would look like when you're sending it to a client. How it would somewhat look like. I think that's what it, or maybe not. They would enter their thing. So since I entered that data in the template, you can see here that it's showing as kind of like a placeholder. So I wouldn't actually enter that data in the template before sending. I would enter it in the document, then send it if I wanted specific stuff already filled out. I guess, yeah. I think that's what I would do. But I'm just thinking now. I wish I'm thinking of a few things, but I'll have to get back to you guys on that. I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm just thinking of a few different things right now that they could have improved. I hope that if I put someone's name, like and company name for like a client, that when I send it to them, it doesn't show that they should be able to input that or change that, because it's good when it looks like it's like you made that document specifically for them, custom for them. Either way, it's not a big deal, but that's one thing that like PandaDoc, people think that you like actually, it looks a lot like it's like a quality document. You maybe put some time into making it, whatever, but you literally just like copied it and used a template. So, but I don't know, like there's a lot of potential with Crove, to be honest. That's why I'm still probably gonna get 2 extra codes. And then if I had a good template, I can just click on create document. Then I'm able to create a document from it. Oh, okay. So actually I think that's what it does. So you can create a document from a template, and then this would be me adding my stuff in. Like I'm adding the prospect's name, employee name, this, employee signature. So maybe I can add what I want and then click send. Say if I didn't want to add the signature, obviously. Save and continue. I'll send this to myself. And I'll show you guys lastly, to finish this video off, what it looks like when receiving something like this. So it shows sent. So I could either default view form or document, so I could change how they view it. I could revoke their access if I wanted to. Download document, so respondent can download document if I select this or not. Preview document, so hide preview document. So you have some options there, which is pretty cool. Let me just go to my email. We're finishing this video off, guys. I just want to show you what it actually looks like when you're sending this out to potential prospects or whoever. So this is what it would look like when you get an email. Okay, you can see here, invitation to fill. So there we go. So not bad at all. Ideally, I hope when you would send them, if you got the white label, I would. Now this is the thing. You know, if they don't have it, because I don't have the white label, so I can't say. But if this, I'm going to tell you what it should be, and this is what they should do if they haven't already for the white label version. When someone sends it from the white label, it should come ideally from like their email or whatever, and it should not say Crove here. It should show them, like it should show that I'm sending this, and then it should show my logo here. It should show the name here. It shouldn't show anything about Crove or anything like their address here. It should be completely white labeled. Now I'm not saying, I don't know if that's how it is, but I'm saying that's what it should be. That's how PandaDoc does it. So I hope Crove is either doing that now or they're going to do that. I know I still haven't got the white label version yet, so I'll have to get that. But okay, so I just got the document pretending I'm a client here. So I don't know, I can't fully say. I'll have to keep using this and see if I accept it. Draw. Okay, there we go. Signature done. All right, submit. Yeah, sure. So I guess it looks like they still could have changed the stuff I entered in for them, which I don't really like. Okay, so here's what it would look like. The document has been signed and completed, so I could download this audit trail. So document variables, open, sign. So they do have at least a little bit of an audit trail here, which is good. Template ID, document ID. So I like that they have the document IDs and all this stuff. That means like they're, at least they have some decent tracking and stuff. I want to see what it looks like just lastly in my actual dashboard, because I haven't checked all this stuff out yet. When a document is signed using this tool. So if I go back to dashboard, total documents, document 1 completed, boom. So okay, so we good. I like that we can see recent activity, and we can see that I opened the document. So I do like that. That's actually good. I wonder if it would show like if I opened it again. Open. That'd be cool if it did, because PandaDoc does that. Because then you can see like if someone's, even if they completed it, if maybe they're having like buyers or mores. So I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't look like it popped up here. Maybe it takes a little bit, but that would be cool if they could add some more activity stuff within it. Yeah, so document completed. If I go here, let's see if I download it. I want to open it and see what it shows. I want to see how good of a contract it is. Here we go. This isn't good. This is not good at all. Why is it showing blank? You know? I'm gonna... Oh! Because I had this blank page. Did I only send... Wait, let me try one more time. Because if this is an issue, then it's like a... Then I'm gonna have to return... Okay, so it's showing this blank page. Let me... Maybe if I delete this blank page... Oops. Save. Huh. I may have to message their support or see about this, because this is a big issue. I don't want to make this video too long for you guys, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out, because this is like their main if this isn't working, then I'm gonna return this tool, because obviously it needs to be working like this. This is the main thing of the tool. So yeah, I'm gonna message their support if needed, or try to troubleshoot this. It could just be because I have so much stuff open and it's on my computer, or maybe I need to, I don't know why it's not. That's really weird. So yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that. But basically, up until this point, I would say it has good it has good potential. But if there's bugs like this, then I'm like, I can't use it, right? I'm gonna have to use PandaDoc. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you this tool. I think it has good potential as long as it's working okay, and if they do what they said they're gonna do, then I'm actually very excited for this tool. I hope I can get this fixed and resolved so it doesn't have this issue. I like the integrations. I like a lot of things, but of course, if this actually is an ongoing issue that I'm showing you here, then I'm going to be returning this tool, no questions asked. But I will still leave a link in the description, guys, so you can pick up this tool for yourselves. Now, keep in mind, if this is a legitimate issue and it's not working for you either, or whatever, or maybe it's just a little thing on my end or something like this, but you do have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you can basically try it out for free for 2 months if you buy it. So it's no big deal. That's why I'm including the link regardless, because it has a lot of potential. It seems like it could be a really good app. But if you don't like it or it doesn't work for you, you can just return it. So no harm, no foul. But yeah, it seems like it's a good alternative to pretty much every single signing application. And The only one that I completely dwarfs it, not completely dwarfs it, but it's just better, is PandaDoc, but it's just a lot, it's very expensive, PandaDoc. So I hope that they can actually develop things so it's actually can be a good, it can be a good, better alternative, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share this value for you guys. I hope you got something out of it. I know it was a very long video. I will be making a lot more shorter videos in the future. If you're new to this channel, we upload videos every single day on different tool reviews, business strategies. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on different tools dropping. If you're into all these tools on AppSumo and this and that, make sure to turn on post notifications, because sometimes there's certain tools that expire and you don't want to miss out. All right, so make sure to do all that. And then also too, guys, we do have our free 6-day challenge, Accelerate Your Stride challenge, that is dropping soon. So if you want to get on the wait list for that, you can go to accelerateyourstride.com. I'll leave a link in the description for that. All you simply do is just opt in to be on the wait list. All right, you just click this button, enter in your information, and then once it actually drops, I'm gonna be sending you the free challenge. It's gonna be extremely value packed. All right, so it is 100% free. There's nothing to sell in there. It's 100% free. So that is one thing. And the next thing is the Stride community. I'll leave a link to that as well. Join it. It's a free network of entrepreneurs and Facebook group and Discord channel and a few other ones. So simply put, you just join it as well, and it's 100% free. And then also too, guys, if you want to actually speak to our team about helping you grow your business with custom growth plans, simply go to executivestride.com/quiz and fill out this brief quiz, and then you can speak to myself or someone from the team and see if it's a good fit or not. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more higher quality content. We're improving this channel day in and day out. We're posting every single day, working very hard. I hope you're grinding. I hope you're hustling. I hope you're on your path, your purpose, your mission, growing your business and yourself. And of course, guys, keep hustling and accelerate your stride. I will see you tomorrow.